Hey everybody, this is your paranormal confessions guy from YouTube. I am Aloha. Guess what I just found out from Access Hollywood? My favorite paranormal show, X-Files, is coming back after a 13-year hiatus. Yes, folks, X-Files. If you are a big fan of X-Files, you're going to love this information. And get this, the original Mulder and Scully is going to be the headliners of the TV show. Yes. Now, as far as Skinner being up there, the original Skinner, you know, I don't know. I mean, I always thought Skinner was cool. He was probably like the coolest dude on the whole show, man. And that the cigarette guy, he got killed off from the last, in the, when it was on before. So I doubt we'll be seeing him again. Now, the guy that was always helping out Mulder, that real old dude with the white hair, I don't know about him either. He might be up there, who knows? But there might be an entire cast except for them two. Now, to anyone that thought Scully was hot, Gillian Anderson, was I'm one of them. I consider her to have the most. Well, at that time, I considered her to have the most sexiest legs on late night television. You know, this is well, from a guy's standpoint, and I really do. I really did. She had some sexy behind legs. But anyway, the bottom line is the show is coming back. I don't know when. All I know is that they're working on the scenes. They're at the studio right now working on the episodes and all that stuff. Hopefully, it'll get the same traction that it got years ago. 13 years ago. And I hope because see now I've noticed that a lot of TV shows nowadays don't get the same type of traction that they got way back when because we got TV shows from back then that could last 10 years or more. But nowadays they only last like maybe one or two seasons because there's so many shows out there that people watch. You got Scandal, you got The Blacklist with James Spader, you know, and I can tell you right now that those are the TVs that I really, really, really watch, out of everything else. I mean, people talking about Wayward Pines now and all the other TV shows that's on, even How to Get Away with Murder. I stopped watching that after the first season. I'm not saying I didn't like it. I love the show, but the show was based on at first the entire show was based on one man being murdered, and they just kept going backwards just so you can kind of figure out how it all happened, and then when it led up to how it happened, it was kind of like it for me, but how they were going to come back with a brand new, season, about who's going to get murdered and why they got murdered and all this stuff, the who, what, where, wins, and why when it comes to the courtroom. I don't know. It may get the same type of traction that it should get. Hopefully, they can come up with enough ideas to last maybe a good 10 years. But I give it a good 5 years, maybe three at the most. Because TV shows nowadays just don't last long. I don't know why. It's like they run out of ideas. They don't have the same type of mind that the directors from TV's past. Like from back in the early '80s and the early '90s. Back then shows were really being made back then. I got to be honest. So. But anyway, like I said, X Files is coming back. I am so excited because I love that show. And if there are people out there that love X Files, you're gonna love the fact that it's coming back too. But like I said, a lot of time has went by. A lot of shows have came on. A lot of shows that are on now. I would hope that they can actually keep the show going with everything else that's out there because ain't nobody I know that's gonna miss Scandal. I'm one of them. I actually am a part of a Scandal fan club with nothing but women. Okay, I'm the only guy on that fan club. There are guys that watch the show, but they're not gonna be part of no fan club. Apparently, I don't mind. Yeah, I grew up around women my entire life. I can be honest about that. So I don't mind being around a bunch of women talking about Scandal. It's like being the only man in an all women's book club. you know, if you love to read, so what? But anyway, the bottom line is, like I said, keep an eye out for Scandal. It's going to be an interesting comeback. And I hope that it does do very well where it'll last another 14 years. You know, So I mean, the paranormal is a very huge, eye catcher. when it comes to TV. They talking about ghosts, they talking about aliens. Sorry about that, I thought I heard something. But anyway, you talking about ghosts and aliens and all kinds of stuff. So, you know, who knows? Like I said, it may get that kind of traction this year because I love that kind of stuff. I love the paranormal, and and as you already know, if you've seen my videos, I've gone through a lot ever since I was a kid, and I still do. So the paranormal is part of my life. So anyway, gotta go. It's getting pretty late. I got an early morning tomorrow. Got some family business to take care of. It's somebody who's very important in my life. It's their birthday, so can't wait to celebrate that. But anyway, always imparting, like I always say on my videos, aloha, mahalo, and uhuiho, which of course means in Hawaiian, till we meet again. Peace.